Hey, okay, on this video, I owed you my review for the IOA International Open Academy 120-hour Tesol course. I did take the course, so this is my opinion. I will put the link below in case you would like to also take the course. Most teachers at QKIDS, the majority of teachers have this course. Now, I previously did a TEFL. Um, Learn TEFL is the actual, like, the name of the company, but I did a 150-hour master TEFL Tesol course, and it took me 2 weeks to do, and I should have done a review once I did it because I don't remember a lot of it now, but I've kind of tried to think of things like to compare the two. Definitely the Learn TEFL course was a lot more difficult. It required a lot more assignments, work. Well, maybe not more tests because the IOA has more tests, but there were like actual assignments that you had to complete. And then it took so long because it took them like 3 days to get back to you and grade your assignment, and you couldn't do anything else. But that's another story. Today we're talking about the IOA. So I have some notes in front of me. I am going to read some of this because I wanted to make sure that I covered it all. So my opinion on the IOA, it has great content. The content was better than the Learn TEFL content, okay, between the two courses that I took. I love the content. It was super easy assessments. So this is where I think they may have got it wrong. Now, if you're just looking to complete a course like easy peasy and blow through it because you need it, well then, easy assignments, this is for you. But I think like to comprehend the material, you really have to be able to read it and then like think about it to answer. And this was easy. Like I passed, and I didn't even have to really go back through the material. I did read all the material, but I kind of like read it pretty fast, and I didn't really have to reference it back to answer the quiz. You only have to get 55%. I mean, you can pretty much guess through and get 55% on these quizzes. But there are 10 quizzes at the a quiz after each segment of the course. It was very easy to read and understand what was being said. So it's not like reading some crazy English textbook or anything like that. I do feel like this was beneficial to me, the material. When I took the Learn TEFL course, I felt like it was geared primarily towards like in-person teachers. And there was a lot of reference to that too, like brick and mortar teaching in the IOA course. But I did feel like a lot of it was relevant to me, more so than the Learn TEFL course. So the setup is that you have like 10 sections, and each section has between 10 and 15 web pages of content that you have to read through and study. It's really well organized. It's easy to read, easy to click through. And since I'm not an education or English major, I appreciated the refresher on linguistics. Now, I told myself before I started this video, I would look up how to say this word, and you all are probably English majors and you're going to laugh at me. The pedagogy. Pedagogy? Oh, geez. I sure hope that's right. The pedagogy section was actually one of my favorites, and I don't know how to say the word, and I should have looked it up. I even wrote, look it up, and I didn't. Anyway, so this is like the art and science of teaching, like the methods that teachers use to actually teach. And I enjoyed the section on speaking too, because I teach phonics with QKids. And yes, you can just, okay, she teaches phonics and she doesn't even know how to say the word. Okay, that's fine. I teach phonics with QKids, and I felt like the material was really relevant to me in the speaking portion of the IOA course. Completing the course took me 3 days. Maybe it was like 4 hours tops, like in total time. There definitely was material that I didn't think was necessary for me as an online ESL teacher, and I just skimmed some of the sections. Like I kind of just like read through them really fast, and then, I still did okay on the quizzes. I actually graduated the course with 92%. Yes, super easy. So, if you need this course for QKids, for another online ESL company. It costs like $19. So you can get it through Groupon, or you can just click my link below. And I appreciate you going through my link, but I tried to give you kind of what my thoughts are. It's definitely easy. It's an easy course. Like, 4 or 5 hours, and you can breeze through it and you're done. It's not it's not as difficult as like my Learn TEFL course. That was a lot more difficult. But there is good content in it. I mean, you can really learn something or refresh, things that you learned in college. So it's worth taking. And if you need it, hey, $19, like, you can't beat it. I know people are just like not sure if China, the government, will accept it or not, but pretty much all online ESL companies are accepting this right now, and so is QKids. And I've seen people that have passed like the inner review, like the QKids review. So, I mean, it will eventually be up to the Chinese government, but you do learn something in this course. So it's worth it for $19. If you need the link below, it's below. But hey, I did want to say too, what I didn't know about International Open Academy before getting on their website was that they offer like a ton of other courses. It's not just that Tesol course, okay? So it says that what I thought was interesting, because like with our company, with QKids, and with just like the industry as a whole, so there's a lot of brick and mortar teachers. Well, what I read on this website was that it says that a lot of their courses are approved for continuing education hours. So, you have to always do continuing education hours. So they have a bunch of different courses on there that you could choose from. They also have some different categories, not just like education. There's classes about cooking and IT and business and beauty, hospitality, hobbies, health. It's actually worth getting on there to see like what different classes they have and if any of them interest you. And then, there's some things like you could put on your resume. So my background's in business and management. And so they actually have an Excel course. And I think that's totally relevant. Like, I would actually like to be better at Excel. I used Excel all the time. I'm okay at it, but hey, I would take a course on Excel and I would put that on my resume. Like, that would be beneficial. So that's one thing else that I learned about the company that was a surprise. But anyway, this is my review of the IOA 120-hour Tesol course. If you need the link, it's below. Thanks.